Darcy, so this is your speed date number 2. How you doing back there?
I'm just fine.
Oh, good. You're very relaxed. You having fun?
I am having fun. It's nice that someone else has to get in and out so I can just stay posted and comfortable.
Oh, great, man. Well, we are approaching contestant number 2. And here we go. You're laughing. And let me open the door here.
Get it out of my system now.
How you doing?
Oh, well, we'll see.
I've met you before.
Oh, yeah?
Come on.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
So far, so good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I guess we don't have to put on our seatbelts.
No, you don't have to in the back of the cab if you don't want to.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then.
So if we get hit, we'll...
You can sit.
Well, if we get hit, we might end up being intimate before we choose. You know?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, oh, thanks. Yeah. Are you, is this your first one of the day, or you've had others? It's going okay.
Second.
Second. You having a good time?
I am.
Good, good. Yeah, you know, whatever happens, I think I'd like to at least contribute to you having a good time.
That's a great way to look at this experience.
Wait, you know what? I'm sorry for interrupting. I know you, man. I saw you on the first... I saw you on this show about, I'm sorry, man. I'll take the time off. Keith Moon. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Did I see you in a show in Berkeley, a one-man show about Keith Moon?
Yeah, I'm doing a one-man
I'm sorry, man.
show.
It was like one of those things.
Who's Keith Moon?
Drummer for The Who. Pinball wizard.
Great.
Yeah.
You were great.
A show about him. Thanks.
You were really great.
So say more.
Oh, well, I'm just doing a one-man show about Keith Moon. But the thing is, I don't want to talk about myself. Well, I'll tell you what you wanted to know, but you know, it's nicer to not be self-centered. You know, and don't you find that men are self-centered or kind of a turn-off?
I think most people are self-centered. Some just
You're going to say most people are a turn-off.
I'm not that jaded.
I am.
I'm not that jaded. But ask me again later, and I might change my mind after we've been at like days then.
I could get back to you in 10 years so you can let me know what you think.
We'll do Date a Serial Killer our next show, so yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry.
I may have already, and I just don't know it yet.
Yeah, you don't.
Find out more later.
I've had a friend. You ever had a friend who met somebody or dealt with somebody, and 3 years later they end up getting arrested for murder or something?
No? Has that actually happened to somebody you know?
Yeah, it's awful.
Were you a part of it, or were you a bystander?
A part of the murder?
You know how to win a girl's heart there.
This friend of mine told me about somebody she was cutting the hair up.
Okay.
And then a couple years later, she found out when there was a massive shooting in a public place, that he was the guy that did it.
Were they still dating at the time?
She wasn't dating him, she just cut his hair.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone was dating him, though.
You think so? He could have.
Probably.
Well, not everybody's dating. I mean, he could have been. God, what an awful thing. Why? Yeah. Horrible conversation.
I don't know where we went with that one.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm finding laughter in that, but that's contributing to the lightness.
Yeah,
of the
we can
day.
laugh about that. Yeah. So I'm wondering what I could do, what I could leave you with, so you can have a great rest of the day doing this. You know, a great experience doing this.
You piqued my interest. See what you can come up with.
Yeah, I know. The pressure's on.
Oh,
Were
man,
you
our
looking
time
forward
is
to this
up.
for a long time?
Our time's up. We're right here. I gotta follow the rules, you guys.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. So leaving me with something to...
Bummer, man.
Well,
think about.
It's great to meet you.
What was your name?
I'm Mick.
Mick, Darcy.
Great to meet you, Darcy.
Great to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you, man. That was nice.
Put him in the driver's seat if I get hurt.
Nick, how'd the day go, man?
Well, you know, it's funny because I had a good time. I think she did too. And I just really kind of gave up my hopes of being picked and just decided to just really just try to, I don't, you know, I'm beyond that. I really liked her, and I just want her to have a good day, you know,
Beautiful,
because
man.
that's, you can at least have that. And that one was a lot of fun.
Beautiful.
That was nice.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being
Thank
on
you,
Chemistry
man.
Cab.
It was solid.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, I'm happy for you. Have a good day, man.
Yeah, man.
He's a riot.
He is. Yeah, I saw him. You know what? I realized I shouldn't have interjected, but you know, I added the time to it. He did another date with Rose, a speed date, and he was familiar in my mind. Then I realized I saw him in this amazing show. He's doing a one-man show about Keith Moon, who was a drummer for the Who, and it's going to be a big hit. So it's interesting you didn't talk about it. That's cool. Anyways, what was your thoughts, impressions, or on the speed date?
So, honestly,
Yeah.
I notice if I'm immediately like attracted to somebody, maybe it's not a good idea. If
Yeah.
I'm not immediately attracted to him, great conversation. So I don't really know where to go with that, but just
Now, would he be too
observation.
old for you to go on a date with?
Yeah, I've dated and been with people who were quite a lot older before, and I don't know if that's what contributed to it not working or not.
Yeah.
But something to think about. I'd love to go have a cup of coffee with him, which doesn't.
Yeah.
Does going on a date send the message that there's romantic interest for a first date? That's kind of what I wonder. I think a lot of people assume yes, and I'm not there.
Well, you should do a show. You see, I've noticed in the cab the last couple interviews, you should have your own show about interview people, because that's a really good question. I think a guy, if a woman even says hi to him, thinks he wants to do whatever, right? And that's unfortunate. I think it gets back to our former conversation where it's like just the regular human contact of just different levels of just innocent connection have been kind of thrown to the wayside, you know? And I do think guys, we're kind of dorks, and I think that when a woman shows us any kind of interest that we think they want to go out with us or whatever, right? And then when people go, oh, he's just a friend, it's kind of a put down, but I think just a friend needs to happen a lot more. I mean, it means just the guy who comes over at 3 o'clock in the morning to help move your furniture. You know what I mean?
I'm all for that.
Yeah. So I think, I just really like that guy, but I understand. And the whole thing, what you just mentioned, I really get into, because I think in a way this show is kind of finding its way in a way.
Yeah.
But chemistry is a dangerous thing, because people think because they have chemistry they're supposed to go out or they're supposed to get married or something. And the fact is that's not necessarily true at all.
I'm there.
You know?
I'm so there.